this will probably go at the end of the video, so I won't explain what I'm doing yet. But I decided that I'm going to do a protest thing since my phone calls, my texts, my emails, and all the reporting I've done telling the city of Allen to come and clean this fucking place up has been ignored. I'm going to find the person in charge of general waste management for this part of Allen, Texas, and I'm going to buy $100 to $200 worth of flat ship rate boxes from UPS or the Postal Service or something. And I'm going to very slowly pick up all of this trash and mail it directly to him, with a note on top of each one saying that they better send someone to clean this fucking place up. I'm going to do this weekly until I see people actually come out here and clean the fucking place up. Now I'm going to take a few minutes of rest, and then I'll start the actual video and explain what all of this is about. Thank you for listening, if anyone's even been listening. Alright, I decided to move the protest thing to the back of the video, more for my own sanity than anything. So what I did was, I took the gray pot. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's actually buried. That's a lightly buried dead lime tree, or mostly dead. It's still got some life in it, but me and my friends couldn't revive it no matter what we did. So best case scenario, it grows and lives out here perfectly fine and gets better on my little island that I'm making. Worst case scenario, there's an extra bit of potting soil right there. This area has pitted cherry seeds and an apple core that is just leftover fruit seeds that I had. I didn't have anything to do with it. That was in that pot. I don't know what plant it is. That is a garden part that I just found and had that growing in it. It was that pot's from the lime tree originally, but now it's just growing something else. So I'm just randomly planting it out here. I gave all three of them, rather, not both of them, a little bit of plant feed to get them started. I'm going to move some more rocks from over there to make that area flow a little better. Then I'm going to get on with my protest thing that I mentioned earlier. I still don't know whether I want to put that at the end of the video or the beginning. Then I'm going to go home and lay down because, well, I came out today specifically because it's colder. It's still hot as balls out here. Hopefully these plants can thrive, and thank you for listening, if anyone's even been listening. As a little aside, this will go at the actual end of the video, while the protest thing will go at the start. I want to show why I want to create a little waterfall over here. This area, you can't see it super well, but this is flowing water from the little river that I've been cleaning out, a little bigger. But then it stops here, and this becomes still water. Still water isn't bad, but slow moving or still water isn't super great. And if you notice, like, that part was all clear and this is all mud and dirt. It gets worse the further down you go. Over here the water is almost completely black, and is very slowly moving, which is why I want to create this area into a little waterfall over there that'll help that area move, which will hopefully help this area move, which will, it won't magically clean the river up, but this is a runoff river that feeds off into a larger runoff river that goes and helps feed into a cleaning pond, which are, they're also called sanitation ponds. They're ways that governments try and reintroduce water back into the natural environment, as opposed to just the ultra sterilization that we usually do. So if I can get this water moving, because a lot of what's making this part black and green is just like dead plant matter, which isn't bad in a moving river, but can be kind of bad in a still river like this. So I want to push it out into the bigger runoff river, which is designed to keep moving. It'll eventually feed into that cleaning pond, like I mentioned, and that'll feed the fish and help speed up the process a tiny amount. Yeah, that's the reasoning behind what I'm doing, outside of just wanting to make an island. But that trash video that's going to go up as a short was also from today, just in case you were wondering if I picked up any trash while I was out here. Thank you for listening, if anyone's even been listening.